guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Real quick, man, hope everybody's having a great Motivation Monday. It's Motivation Monday, man. Hope everybody's having a great one. Man, let's not beat around the bush. You know, we can't talk about these Los Angeles Lakers, and this big three and where where they fit in to other big threes around the league. Before I get into that, make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button. Support the channel, man. That's all I ask. Just a one little like button. You know, it helps the video out a lot. It helps the channel. So please hit that like button. But what I want to say, man, is so according to Bleacher Report, I'm just gonna read the article and then we're gonna talk about it. The Los Angeles Lakers will have a new trio stepping onto the court next season. It's a highly anticipated one. With LeBron James and Anthony Davis on the roster, the Lakers realize a third star was necessary to have a better chance at winning the title. Wow, I can't talk to that. After rumors linked the Lakers to guards like Kyle Lowry, Chris Paul, Buddy Hield, and Los Angeles found their own man in Russell Westbrook. In the Bleacher Report ranking of the 10 best threes in the NBA, James, Davis, and Westbrook came in at number 3. LA should be electric in the open court. Westbrook, and this quotes from the article. LA should be electric in the open court. Westbrook rarely is ever take his foot off the gas pedal. James have long hunted defense going full steam to the basket, and Davis can deliver both a rim runner and a trailing shooter. The question surfaces in the half court. While spacing could come at a premium, it isn't certain that Westbrook's arrival and many of the other additions will do the team's league best defense. Still, the collective talent level is through the roof. Basketball genius will help work around the logistic issues, and the coaching staff can get creative with 2- and 3-man action to position each player for success. On Milwaukee at number 2, Giannis, Chris Middleton, and Jrue Holiday, and the Brooklyn Nets, Kevin Durant, James Harden, and Kyrie top the Lakers trio. Now, what I want to talk about here is the Lakers the number 3 trio in the NBA? Because this is a good one, man, because I'm personally, and I get. Okay, number 1 is the Nets, right? I don't think there's no doubt about that. You ain't got to be the biggest Net fan to just salute it. That big 3 they got over there is huge. You got you got Kevin Durant, James Harden, Kyrie Irving. They're the juggernaut when it comes to top 3, and the organization has done a hell of a job of getting other talent in there. So salute to them. They do it, and it look like they're going to close on a deal to extend Kyrie and extend James Harden. The only question for that group is going to be health. Kyrie has really been not healthy. I can't remember the last time Kyrie had a healthy season. And if the Nets, is not really about that. It's more about, all right, can we have him ready for playoff time and ready to go? You look at his stint with Cleveland. You look at his stint with Boston. He was out the first year with KD. Both of them was out that majority of that season. This last year, when they needed him most in the playoffs, he was injured. So it's gonna be about health with Kyrie and desire too. I'm just gonna put that in there, man. It's about. I mean, any little thing, he don't play. Anything going on, he don't play. Me personally, it's just me, but sometimes I question his passion for the game. Passion, not necessarily passion for the game, but the passion to just go out there and go above and beyond. He's an undeniable talent. The man's a beast, don't get me wrong. But sometimes you be like, he's not playing tonight for what? Why? And then on top of that, not only are you missing time for a personal reason, but you're also missing time through injury. So that's the only little knock. But other than that, man, Brooklyn got a hell of a 3 over there. And then you look at Milwaukee. I'm gonna be honest, the Milwaukee big 3 don't scare me. I don't know if I consider that a big 3. I really don't. With Jrue Holiday, I get with Jrue Holiday. He's a monster, especially on the defensive end. Chris Middleton. These are 2 guys that, defense going to play defense, but far as actually on the court and be a consistent scoring consistently, I don't know if I trust these 2 guys. I don't consider the Bucks a big 3. I would actually, yes, I will put the Lakers big 3 above them, just because I know what I'm going to get from them on a nightly basis, and that means if Anthony Davis can stay up, that's his big thing. But for the most part, I got them as the number 2. I don't agree with them being behind the Bucks. Now, Giannis, maybe the best player in the league right now. You got Kevin Durant got something to say about that, but maybe the best player in the league right now. And Giannis is gonna be Giannis. I mean, the guy just went through the Suns and Ayton, and he just hit another level. And I think for Giannis, that's why that championship was so satisfying for him, is because he went to another level when people didn't think that was possible for him. His whole thing was he can't get out of he can't get out of the playoffs. He can't get out of the first couple rounds. He's a regular season player, and he had the opportunity to prove them wrong, and he did. And not only did he prove them wrong, but he proved them wrong in, just magnificent fashion. He had 41, then 42, then 50, and he did it in a way that was just like on next level dominance. Now, some of that got to do with the Suns' lack of ability to stop this guy or coach defense a little better against him. Now, how much better could you play defense against him? I don't know. In that situation, he looked like a man on a mission that just was not going to be stopped. But I don't know if I consider the Bucks' big 3 better than the Lakers' big 3. I really don't. I really believe the Lakers' big 3, if you're going to give me Anthony Davis, Russell Westbrook, LeBron James versus Giannis, Drew Holiday, and Chris Middleton, I'm taking the Lakers all day. I'm taking the Lakers all day. I know what. Now I'm not taking that from Chris Middleton. It was times in the playoffs, and if you followed the channel, you saw it. I just literally criticized him. I was like, come on, man, you got to show up. You got to show up with more than that. But then he had some games in the playoffs, you was just like, wow, this guy can be electric. So I don't know. I know I don't put the Bucks big 3 over the Lakers big 3. It just don't register for me. But one of the interesting things you got to take in consider here is we debate about this so much on my live stream. Make sure you guys check out my live streams every Friday at 8:00. We go live and we talk that talk, man. But one thing we debate about on there is the Lakers a big 3. And I forgot who to shout out to him. He made a very, very good comment. He says that when you got 2 Hall of Fames and one bona fide All-Star, that's a big 3. Well, let's be honest. If that's the criteria, the Bucks are not a big 3. Because I don't see Chris Middleton as a Hall of Famer. He's an All-Star. I don't know if Drew Holiday is a Hall of Famer. He's an All-Star. So, but what I will say, man, is I personally, I have the Lakers above them. But all that sounds, and all this is on paper, guys. We know what the Lakers look like on paper. But this also is an old team. I don't expect that everyone is talking about the Melo and LeBron James and Trevor. I don't think those are the guys that we need to be paying attention to. I think the guys for the Lakers you need to be paying attention to is Monk, Kendrick Nunn, Taylor Horton Tucker. Those are the guys that I think going to be really important. Those are going to be the guys that are going to have to step up. Taylor Horton Tucker says he's in the best shape of his life. We'll see. He looked dominant in this other little league he's playing in. I think like a Chicago league. Shout out to them. I think that, it's going to be about, it's clearly going to be about those young guys balling and the veteran guys come in and pick their spot and pick their poison and be good in their minutes. So anyway, man, that's the take. That's what I got, man. They say the Lakers is the number 3. I actually got them number 2 as a big 3. But we'll see how all of it folds out, man. Can't wait for the season start. With that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Till next time, man, you guys be great.